Hello and welcome to Everyday Petrolhead. I'm your host Terrence Anderson, and we're here at the Thousand Oaks AMG Salon. This is, I believe, one of the only ones in the world, and if you pan around and take a look at the place, it's amazing. I mean, it's a car guy's playground. I'm out here with my friend Paul. You'll meet him in a moment, and we're checking out some of what Mercedes has, the finest. They say the best or nothing. Let's find out if it's the best or nothing. Friend Paul from Thousand Oaks Mercedes AMG. He's helping me spoil my mom a little bit. Mom's gonna get a chance to drive an AMG of her choice. She wants to go with this one. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see how this goes, and don't kill us.
More importantly, don't kill me.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine. All right. The maiden voyage of the E63 with Mom. So the beautiful thing about the E63 is it's got a lot of dynamic modes. Paul's having a blast. So Mom's driving the E63. She's getting used to it. It has a couple of really cool modes for driving standards. You have individual, comfort, you can make it right. It's got individual, comfort, sport plus, and race. And I don't think we're gonna need to get to race today.
I don't think so.
So we'll see how that plays out. So we're gonna take her up on the highway.
Oh, no, we're not.
Okay, fine. I will take her up on the highway in a little bit. But for now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in the left lane, and we're gonna go make a left over here. So what do you get with the E63? You get these beautiful displays. I love the fact that it's dual screen. You got these lovely vents that are well machined and stylish. I love the black wood. The wood is amazing. I love the paddle shifters on this thing, and the overall feel of the Mercedes is different. I mean, it's hard to explain. You can't. So I always say to my dad, when he asks me about cars, you can either have a sports car or you can have a stylish car and a luxury car. So you have to pick one of those three things that you want. And in truth, with this thing, you get a little bit of everything, and it does a little bit of everything very well. That's the beauty of going with like Mercedes and AMG, especially AMG. The sporty Mercedes, not a huge fan of those because again, it's like they fail kind of at the sports side of it. They nail the luxury. This is a healthy compromise. Even the seats are comfortable and stylish. They definitely are race inspired, but very comfortable. And she seems very composed. This will be a different deal when I'm driving. Of course, we had to let my little brother get a chance to give it a shot.
I love the fact that you have the 3D visual of the speed limit on the glass.
And it's only only visible to the driver, and anybody else may be sitting right behind the driver, but I can't see it, which speaks volumes about the technology and advancements they've made, because it's not something that's distracting anybody really. You know, oh, what's he doing over there? What's he doing over there? You're not worried about those things. So we're not going to open the taps up a lot, but there is this little handy dandy button that hides right there called dynamics. So right now, I believe it's in normal or individual. We're going to put her in sport. I'll put it in sport place. And give it a little bit of gas, not too much. Okay. And you'll see that it gets a little bit firmer and tighter, and it will punch.
Oh, I just heard the engine too.
Yeah, it opens up the exhaust a little bit more, lets a little more air into the engine. I mean, you can't argue with it, you know.
Okay.
People like to redo their vehicles. There's no need to do that. Let's see what it feels like.
Whoa. Whoa.
Completely different animal.
Yes. So I'll open her up just a little.
Here, back here.
This thing is a mean machine. It's making me rethink that Audi S6. I love the size of those brakes. Wow, it's real stopping power right there. And this is not a Brembo kit. That's the thing. Like, it looks like it would be like a Brembo kit or something like that. No, this is a full AMG design, and it's just nuts. It does have decent trunk space, so not enough to fill up with everything that you possibly could want, but more than enough for your needs. Of course, we got to do the exhaust difference between normal and race. It's like a breathing dragon. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. A good one. All right, now we're gonna see what it sounds like in race. Yeah, I gotta go see what that feels like in race. Let's put it in drive. We don't need to have all that wind noise. And let's have a little fun. Yeah, I think if I got one of these, I would have an empty gas tank a lot of the time. Because the car would live in Sport Plus mode. And that's a bad idea. We let this guy get by. Now we are in Sport mode right now. Yeah, I love that heads-up display. No one else can see that heads-up display but you. That is a nice little touch. Because, you know, sometimes you drive in a sports car and the speed just gets away from you. You know? This avoids that problem. And the good thing about this is you can put it in manual if you want. You can just switch the paddles. Voices her feelings about the evil bikers. I have to say that out here it's a little bit better because at least they have a lane for themselves. But in the canyons it gets rough because they want to ride the canyons and there's no room, and it's always during rush hour.
You know, in Hartsdale there's no lane for them and there's no sidewalk.
Yeah, it gets hard.
So they're in the street.
Yeah, they're in the street. And, you know, obviously our wish would be for it to be on off times that they go hiking, but, you know, I mean, riding, but you can't really determine that, unfortunately. That's not our control. All that's left to do is to put her in race. So, let's put her in race.
For your water free.
Woo! That was 0 to, I'm not telling you, in way too damn fast.
0 to way too damn fast. Oh,
Please listen carefully.
Wait. We are good. I am happy. We will calm it down. Because Jesus, that was too quick. Forget the Audi, honey. I need this. And it still has 5 more gears. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we need to take this home so I can stay out of trouble. After driving this and having the family drive this and feeling it out, I have to say that this is easily one of my top 10 favorites, probably top 5 favorite cars that I've seen or driven. You know, obviously I've always wanted a GTR, but I don't think I'll ever buy one. This is something that's kind of attainable. You know, I'd never buy it brand new, mainly because, I mean, that's crazy money to throw away. But I think as a second or third owner, this is something I would awesomely agree is a great thing for somebody to pick up. E63 is, Jesus Christ, I love this car. Like, there's nothing.
so I picked good.
Mom picks good. Mom picks good, and you know, anything that likes to make this noise. Woo! And there goes the brakes.
And
so
the only thing that's sitting is me.
I can't argue with any of that. I can't argue with any of that.
Everybody's on the ground.
And you know what's so great about this is that this car is it's sized for a family. So I can't sit here and say that my wife would agree with me because my wife loves big vehicles. So maybe I can convince her to look at the GLS as an option for her. But I can't argue. This thing is amazing. So thank you for joining us. And if you like what I've been talking about, like, share, and subscribe. And join us next time with your Everyday Petrolhead. Thanks.